Hi, I'm Marcus from Rise Digital Online. Welcome back to the Make Money with AI series, where we break down beginner-friendly ways to start building real income online using AI. If you're interested in making money online using AI, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with which strategy you're planning to try. Now in the last videos, we've already covered things like AI thumbnails and faceless YouTube videos. But in this video, we're getting into one of the most powerful strategies beginners are using right now. So let's get into it. And let me know in the comments if you've ever thought about starting a blog or website. It really helps the channel grow, and it tells me what content you want to see more of. Now imagine building a website that publishes helpful content around the clock, and eventually starts generating income while you sleep. That's exactly what AI content and blog creation makes possible. Just a few years ago, starting a blog was slow and difficult. You had to research topics, write thousands of words yourself, edit everything, and then figure out how to get people to actually find your website. For most beginners, it felt overwhelming. But today, AI tools have completely changed the process. One person can now research, plan, and write high-quality content dramatically faster than before. And when that content begins getting traffic, it can generate income through ads, affiliate links, and digital products. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the beginner-friendly process for building an AI-powered content site from scratch, and how people eventually turn that traffic into income. Let's start with the first step. Step 1. The first thing you need is a focused niche. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to build a website about everything. Technology, travel, fitness, finance, all on the same site. But successful content sites almost always focus on one clear topic. Examples could include personal finance, AI tools, travel planning, home fitness, healthy recipes, or product reviews. The reason this works is because search engines prefer websites that consistently publish helpful information about a specific subject. So your goal is to choose a niche where people are actively searching for answers, there are products or services related to the topic, and there are lots of questions you can create content around. And here's the good news. You don't need to be an expert. You simply need to research useful information and present it clearly. Step 2. Once you've chosen a niche, you move to starting and setting up your website. Most beginners start with WordPress because it's flexible and inexpensive. You'll need two things: a domain name, which is your website address, and web hosting, which stores your website online. A domain usually costs around $10 to $15 per year, and hosting typically costs somewhere between $5 and $15 per month, depending on the provider. Once WordPress is installed, you simply choose a clean theme and your website is ready to start publishing articles. The entire setup process usually takes less than an hour. Step 3. Now this is where AI becomes incredibly powerful. Instead of guessing what articles you should write, you can use AI tools to generate content ideas based on what people are already searching for. For example, you can ask AI to generate 50 blog post ideas related to your niche, common beginner questions people ask, or problems people are trying to solve. Within minutes, you can have an entire list of content ideas ready to go. From there, you can create a simple content schedule. A realistic beginner goal might be publishing 2 or 3 articles per week. That might not sound like much, but over time it adds up quickly. 3 articles per week equals more than 150 articles in a year. And each article becomes another opportunity for someone to discover your website. At step 4 comes writing the content, and this is where AI saves a huge amount of time. AI tools can generate article outlines, section headings, examples, explanations, and even a complete first draft of your article in minutes. But the important thing to remember is that AI should be treated as a writing assistant, not a replacement for you. Instead of publishing the AI text exactly as it appears, you review the draft, improve the wording, add examples, and make sure the content is genuinely helpful. That small extra effort can dramatically improve the quality of the article and make it much more likely to rank in search engines. At step 5, we are looking at monetization. In order for your blog to make money, people actually need to find your content. That's where search engine optimization, or SEO, comes in. SEO simply means structuring your articles so search engines understand what the content is about. Some basic principles include using clear article titles, helpful section headings, answering common questions, and including keywords that people are searching for. When your articles match what people are looking for, they have a chance of appearing in search results. And once articles begin ranking, they can bring visitors to your website every single day. Step 6 is really important. The real growth comes from consistency. Successful content sites aren't built from one perfect article. They're built from dozens or even hundreds of helpful pieces of content over time. For example, if you publish 2 articles per week for 6 months, that's more than 50 articles on your website. Each one becomes another doorway for someone to discover your content. Over time, those articles start working together like a library of helpful information, and that's when traffic begins to grow. That brings us to step 7. Once your website or blog starts attracting visitors, there are several ways to turn that traffic into income. The most common method is display ads. These appear on your website or blog and generate revenue when visitors view them. Another popular method is affiliate marketing, where you recommend products and earn a commission when someone purchases through your link. Some website owners also create digital products such as guides, templates, or courses related to their niche. The key idea is simple. Helpful content attracts traffic. Traffic creates monetization opportunities, and AI dramatically speeds up the content creation process. Now it's important to understand that blogging is not an overnight income strategy. Most successful content sites take several months to gain momentum. But once articles begin ranking in search results, they can continue bringing traffic for years. That's why many people treat content websites as long-term digital assets. Instead of trading time for money, you're building a library of content that can work for you over time. And with AI helping with research, writing, and content planning, the barrier to entry has never been lower. So if you enjoy creating helpful information and you're willing to stay consistent, AI content and blog creation can become a powerful long-term income stream. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if building an AI content site is something you're thinking about trying. And if you want to learn more about making money online using AI, check out the next video in the series where we break down another beginner-friendly strategy step by step.